What's up, people? It's an Girl 30 here, and as you can see at the title above, you're gonna wonder why. Okay, you're doing them far too early. The reason why I'm doing these predictions really early is because I may be going to Atlanta this weekend for Hell in a Cell. I'm not gonna actually go to the event; it's too freaking expensive. But I'm probably gonna see it maybe in a bar or somewhere on pay-per-view. And if I do it on Saturday, I'll be at home. I'm not gonna be able to have time to do it because let's face it, my family's not gonna give me any time or any space for me to actually do this video. So I'm gonna actually do this video while I am here. These are my predictions for Hell in a Cell 2012 in Atlanta on October 28th. Now, it's going to be a little different because this is like I'm doing it on Tuesday, which is like right after Raw. So the entire card is not posted on WWE.com yet. So honestly, I am actually doing I actually got the final card from 24wrestling.com. I'll actually send you the link down below. This is their update, so it's gonna probably change after SmackDown. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started for what they have. First, I'm gonna go into the standalone match first, and then I'm gonna go into the possible championship, the possible championship matches along with the regular matches that are actually gonna be on the card. Now let's start off with the standalone match: Randy Orton versus Alberto Del Rio. Do I honestly care about this? Not entirely. Let's face it, this match was pretty much built to have Randy Orton on the air so he can get his paper, and that's about it. Um, Alberto Del Rio, do you honestly believe that he is going to win? No, it's freaking Randy Orton. He doesn't actually, he doesn't actually put people over. So honestly, no, he Alberto Del Rio doesn't have a shot in the dark. So my prediction for this match is going to be Randy Orton as the winner. Now they always have a dark match, but their dark match is always going to be on YouTube. So here is what I believe the dark match is going to be. It's going to probably be Antonio Cesaro versus Justin Gabriel for the U.S. title. I wouldn't be surprised if that is going to be a dark match. I would love to see Justin Gabriel beat Antonio Cesaro. The only problem that I have with this is like it wasn't a decent build. It was just something that was thrown out of the blue. But I was happy this happened, that he actually won, because it was a decent change. And it actually does give Antonio Cesaro a little bit of a challenge. And he may bring his A game to the dark match. Because I'm not gonna lie, when it came to Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 27 for their dark match, they brought it. They seriously have brought their A game, even though they wasn't on the air. So I really do believe that the fact that Antonio Cesaro lost, this may bring his A game. This is gonna probably be a decent match. But as for a winner, I'm really hoping for Justin Gabriel. I am rooting for him. But if they're going to make this a feud, then Antonio Cesaro has to win to continue the feud to go on. And so he can actually get his rematch and they can have a proper build from there if they do it right. So I have to say that my prediction is going to be Antonio Cesaro keeping his title. Now, moving on to the other championship matches of the night. I'm going to start off with the IC Championship match, the Intercontinental Championship match with Kofi Kingston versus The Miz. Now, Kofi Kingston just got the belt. It would be completely pointless to give it back to The Miz. And besides, with all the crap that The Miz has been talking, and the fact that he's literally starting to get a lot of heat on him as a heel, I really don't see him winning the belt back just yet. The Miz should really go up a notch. He should try to go back to trying to win the WWE Championship. He's already been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Kofi Kingston needs this. He, unfortunately, let's face it, he's not going to leave the mid-card. He's going to have to need a mid-card belt. And unfortunately, the IC Championship at this point is used as a mid-card belt. So I really do see that Kofi Kingston is going to retain his title over The Miz. Now, moving on to what I believe is going to be my main event of the night, in my opinion. The WWE Tag Team Championship match with Team Hell No versus Team Rhodes Scholars. That is going to be a slobber knocker, in my opinion. My goodness. These guys are going to go at it, and they're going to be on each other like white on rice. No lie. I am hoping for the Rhodes Scholars to take away the belts from Hell No. And it's honestly, it's a lot of foreshadowing there. If you actually did watch Raw and SmackDown, you can actually tell that this team is breaking apart by the seams. They do have their moments of camaraderie and they come together to defeat their opponent, but I really do believe there's a lot of foreshadowing here. There's a possibility that the Rhodes Scholars are going to be a tag team champs. So my prediction is the Rhodes Scholars, Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes, to take the tag team belts, to be the new tag team champions. I am rooting for that. Okay, let's move on from there. Moving on to the second match of the night, the World Heavyweight Championship match with Sheamus versus The Big Show. Honestly, The Big Show has been there, done that, got the t-shirt, but with as much heat as The Big Show and as Dolph Ziggler has been having against each other, now that Vicky is no longer in his corner, I really do feel that it's going to be The Big Show to actually take the belt away from Sheamus. Sheamus has had it far too long. And yes, the Big Show has had really short title reigns. But I think that the Big Show is going to take the place of Mark Henry. He's going to be that dominant monster because let's face it, Mark Henry's not coming back. He's been far too injured for far too long. So I don't think he's coming back. So he's going to actually replace him as the dominant monster. So he's going to take the belt, have a decent title reign, a healthy title reign for a certain period of time. But I would not be surprised if Dolph Ziggler would actually try to cash in at Hell in a Cell. It will be a shame if they both lose the Money in the Bank briefcase. It will be a shame if he's the second person to lose the Money in the Bank briefcase, which will pretty much prove the theory of Mr. Parkin as well as OK Fade that the unfortunately Money in the Bank briefcase is considered a waste. But I hope that won't be the case. But I do believe that the Big Show is going to be the dominant winner of this match. Now let's move on to the main event of the night, shall we? WWE Championship match with CM Punk versus Ryback. Good grief. I really don't know what to say about this match. As much as I like the fact that John Cena is pretty much in the back burner and he's not really in the main event anymore, which really does make me happy, it's kind of bittersweet because let's face it, do you really believe that CM Punk has a shot in the dark against Ryback? Ryback will decimate him. He will be, like many times I use this, he will be Chinese food to Ryback. He will devour him and still be hungry. Like, honestly, it will be a complete waste of time because that match is going to be so short. And even though CM Punk is going to try to bring his A game, I doubt that match is going to even go over 2 minutes. I highly doubt it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually switch it up here. And they actually have the WWE Championship match to be second and have the World Heavyweight Championship match to be the main event of the night. I wouldn't be surprised if they switch it there. But anyway, these are my predictions for Hell in a Cell for October 28th. And honestly, I'm going to probably be in a bar watching this because I am not in any way, shape, or form paying $400 to actually have ground seats. And yes, that's how much they cost. So if that pay-per-view is a waste of space and a waste of my time, I'm going to be highly pissed. But either or, I'm actually going to try to do another audio because my homegirl Lily, or known as Tama Girl 101, she is going to be there. So hopefully I can try to do an audio and try to make it work and actually do the same thing like I did last time after WrestleMania 28. So honestly, I mean, I don't know. We're just going to see how it's going to go from there. This is the Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.